Alright, so next is step number 6, which is to add your logo and your site identity. So I'm going to show you how to make a logo for free and without any software, and we can do it in about 2 minutes. And I'm also going to show you how to resize that image so that all of your images on your website are optimized for speed, so nothing is going to slow down your website. So go ahead and go to Logo Maker without the E, that's Logo Maker with just an R.com, and you can skip the tutorial. So here we've got this nice blank canvas which we can make a logo with. So I'm going to make mine, and it's an app company, so I'm just going to search up here at the search bar, app. And it gives us all these awesome free icons that we can choose, and these are all vector images, so they can be scaled as high as you want them. So I'm going to just go with this blank app looking symbol here. I'm going to scale that, I'm going to scale that up. Drag it back in the center. To scale, you just drag one of these boxes right here and you can move it up and down. And I'm also going to search for anything that has to do with a mine, so I'm going to type in mine. This is why I love this program. It's very simple. So the logo really doesn't matter as much as you think. What matters is the content that you put out for your customers or your visitors and the value that you're providing. The logo is just a way to tweak their memory of, okay, I know what that company is. So make it really clean and simple. So I want to go with something that is like a pickaxe. Maybe, I like this one right here. It's got these shading lines on it. So I'm just going to scale that up and put it right in the middle. And you also want to pick a color for your website. It should be dependent on what type of website yours is. So with mine, it's got mining in the name. So I'm going to pick anywhere from like a dirt to a gold color because people mine for gold. So like a brown or a yellow or somewhere in between. So first, before you change the color, you want to make sure that these are both selected. So select the axe and also the rim around it. And now you can drag around to any of these colors and change it however you want. But I have a color code in mind, so I'm going to put that here by pasting. And there we go. That's the color code that I want. So that's done. I'm going to save that, and then I'm also going to put the words next to it and save a long version of the logo. So to save this, just go up to Save Logo at the top right. And you can have option 1, which is to buy it for $19. And you can scale it to any resolution that you want because it's going to stay as a vector file. And you also don't have to give credit. So option 2 is the free version, and all you have to do is agree to give credit. And if you want to save the logo and come back to it later, you can copy this URL down here. So I'm just going to do that just in case. And download and agree to give credit. And now it just downloaded. So we're going to go back and do a long version as well. So I'm going to select both of these, drag it off to the left, drag the size down to about there, and I'm going to add a text box by clicking on this T over here on the left. And I'm going to type in my company name and size that up. And I'll just drag that to where it's centered, maybe make it a little bit higher. Just drag that right there. And I'm going to change the font by going up here. And I'm going to pick, there's all these different categories that you could go with. I'm just going to stick with simple and modern. And I'm also going to choose one called Telex at the very bottom. You can play around with these as much as you want, figure out what you like. And I'm also going to make that my color code. So with that selected, I'm going to repaste that color code. And now we can save that one too. So just go up to Save Logo, download and agree to give credit. Alright, so now that that's done, we're going to go to a website called Fotor.com. That's Fotor.com. And this is where we're going to resize our logo. So just click Edit over here. So just go up to Open, go to Computer, and go to where you've downloaded your logos or put them into a new file and select the logo. And now just go over to Resize at the bottom left. And we're going to just resize this to 150 by 150 and click Apply. That's 150 by 150 pixels. Click Apply, and now just go up to Save. And we're going to do this logo and just say 150 times 150 so we know what the size is. And we want it to be a PNG. If it's not a PNG and you save it as a JPEG, then your logo is going to have a white background behind it. And this is going to show up on your website and it's going to look kind of tacky. So a PNG gives it a nice transparent background. And we want the quality to be high. And it's going to ask us to create an account for this. So you can either do this with Facebook or you can just click sign up down here, this little button, and just make a quick account. It takes like 2 seconds. And click sign up. There you go. So literally that took like 2 seconds. And you'll probably be using this more often if you're editing images for your website anyway. And we don't need to do this to the long logo because it's already the perfect size. It's at about 600 pixels. So we're just going to go back to our website and you'll see our name up here at the top left. Just click the pencil icon next to that. And you'll see this section over here where you can select a logo. So just click that button. And then go to select files. So if you're in media library, you just go over to upload files, select files, click on the logo. So this is going to be the long logo. This is where we want our name with it too. So we've got the long logo, click open, and then just go to select. And you can crop this to whatever size you need, or you can just click skip if you don't need it. Then click crop image. And you can see it just added our logo up here, which is pretty cool. So now we want to add the site identity, which is the favicon, another name for it. It's this little symbol up here on the web browser. So it just adds a little bit more of a customization. So just go down to site icon and click select image, and then go to upload files, select files, and you can select the same 150 by 150 pixel logo. Then click select, click skip cropping, and now you can just see that change to our logo.